The lesson for January the 15th, 2023 is You're on Devices. Isaiah chapter 48, verses 3 through 8a and verse 17. To the viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel, The Backstory. I am Audrey, and on this channel, you will find out exactly what happens before each Sunday school lesson. The standardized agenda is as follows. I will share the backstory, read the lesson text, and offer a brief lesson summary. At this time, I am going to ask you to please subscribe because the YouTube algorithm has not been very good to me recently. So if you will subscribe and give me a thumbs up, that will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much in advance for your support. The backstory. Let's begin. Servant of the Lord. The various sections of the book of Isaiah are unified by their repeating of important themes about the Lord and his relationship to Israel. One such section that refers to the servant of the Lord is often recognized as Isaiah chapters 40 through 55. Beyond seeing the role of the Lord's servant, sometimes understood to be the nation of Israel, sometimes as an individual to come. The reader of this section will notice some consistent messages. And here are the consistent messages: absurdity of worshiping idols, no other God but the Lord, Lord's knowledge and control of the future, and the Lord as creator of all things. Let's analyze each message one at a time. First, Isaiah points out the absurdity of worshiping idols. The idolater takes a piece of wood, uses part of it to make a fire and bake bread. And then, with the rest of the wood, he makes a god that he worships. How absurd is that? Second, and closely related to the first, Isaiah emphasizes that there is no other God but the Lord, as found in Isaiah chapter 44, verse 6. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no God. Third, Isaiah frequently notes the Lord's knowledge and control of the future. He knows the end from the beginning and will do all that he pleases, according to Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Furthermore, the Lord challenges the false gods to match him by revealing the future. Fourth, the role of the Lord as the creator of all things is also prominent, as in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. God laid the earth's foundation and stretched out the heavens above. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 13, and chapter 51, verse 13. Included in his activity is the creation of the nation of Israel, often expressed as childbirth, as in Isaiah chapter 66, verses 7 through 13. You're on devices. Isaiah chapter 48, verses 3 through 8a and verse 17. Key text. This is what the Lord says, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you what is best for you, who directs you in the way you should go. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. Verse 3. I foretold the former things long ago. My mouth announced them, and I made them known. Then suddenly I act, and they came to pass. Verse 4. For I knew how stubborn you were. Your neck muscles were iron. Your forehead was bronze. Verse 5. Therefore, I told you these things long ago. Before they happened, I announced them to you so that you could not say, my images brought them about. My wooden image and metal god ordained them. Verse 6. You have heard these things. Look at them all. Will you not admit them? From now on, I will tell you of new things, of hidden things unknown to you. Verse 7. They are created now and not long ago. You have not heard of them before today. So you cannot say, yes, I knew of them. Verse 8a. You have neither heard nor understood. From of old your ears have not been opened. Verse 17. This is what the Lord says, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you what is best for you, who directs you in the way you should go. A brief summary. The tragedy of Israel's history is that God had revealed many things to them: his law, his will for their nation, his choices of leaders, and so on. Despite the long history of such revelations, the nation often acted as though the people did not have ears to hear. Time after time, Israel ignored the Lord's directives and warnings. Iron necked Judah would not change its course of action despite the warnings of the Lord's prophets, making punishment inevitable. We have a major advantage. We are empowered by the Spirit to grow in our relationship with the Father and become more like Jesus each day. When we do so, we will be better able to hear warnings when we are following a way not set out by the Lord. And we will have ears hearing what the Lord is doing as He calls to us to join His work. Listen for the call. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you can get helpful knowledge from this presentation. If so, give me a thumbs up and join me soon for the next backstory. Stay safe.